Behind the Ramble is proudly sponsored by Glasby Pallets. They're offering a one-stop solution for all of your pallet needs. Get in touch on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. Thank you to Sonny and the team at Glasby Pallets for all their support of Behind the Ramble.
Coops here. Subscribe to Behind The Ramble. Keep following, and all the best.
The Puhausery.
Right, we're doing it. We are doing it. It is Saturday night. I have just finished. Hello, by the way. Sorry, that's very rude of me. Welcome back to YouTuber. I am Jimmy, and this is our series of following my side hustle, if you like, being in the taxi. I'm just trying to see if we can hit a £100 target a day, seeing how we get on bit by bit. But it is Saturday night, and we are taking full advantage of it because not only is it Saturday night, but it's also Eid. All the best to those that are celebrating. I think though what it will mean is that there's more business for taxi drivers that don't celebrate Eid. Hopefully it's one of those that doesn't necessarily take me 5 hours to get to our target of 100 quid, because we normally aim for a £20 an hour target. We're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to find out how it goes, how busy we are, what the turnover's like, how drunk some of the customers might be. I've been sent to Matalan before I start because I've just done a watch along with Lee. Watched a very boring game where England beat Andorra 1-0, but great company as always with Lee, so thank you to him for joining me. But now I'm in the car. I've been sent to Matalan to get some school socks for the girls before they either go out tomorrow or for school on Monday. I'm not entirely sure why I'm getting them, but got sent to Matalan and it's shut. I've been asked to try Asda as well, but it shuts at 8. It's now 7:30. I'm just going to switch it on, and if I get a job on my way there, I get a job on my way there. This will prove to me whether she watches these or not, won't it? So I'm going to switch on now. Wish me luck, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, it is 8:30, been going an hour, and I'm on 20 quid, technically. 20 quid, because somebody wanted to do 2 stops, and they didn't put the second stop in. So I've done them a favour, and taken them to the second stop, and got tipped a tenner. So, technically 30 quid, even though this is what it says on here. So, very happy with the first hour. Gone very, very well indeed. And I'm just going to log back on and see how that goes from here. Happy with it so far. No, a couple of nicely drunk lads, but not too drunk. So all good in the hood. Catch you in a bit. We all stand in a buffalo stance, so don't get fresh with me. Right, okay. So it is 9:20. 9:20, so it's 50 minutes since I last updated you. We are right, obviously. We are bang on. As suspected, it is more lucrative on a weekend evening. I don't know if it's just because it's a weekend evening, because I haven't really done that many town runs. But yeah, I've done a couple of decent lucrative. I'm on 42 quid, which I'll put up here if I remember to screenshot it. But not the customers that have just been in. The customer before that was saying, "Mate, have you just been to KFC?" I'm like, no. You know, but the lads that were in before you had a takeaway, and I assume that must be it. So I appreciate you letting me know, because I can spray a bit of aftershave and I can have windows down before next customer. So you don't want it smelling like food, do you, when people are getting in your car? So that was that, no problems at all. He got out, we had a nice chat. He got out. He's a good young lad, drafting, landscaper, and then on weekend he does he's a scaffolder on a weekend. So that it was nice to meet him. And then I've just picked up somebody who's pretty hammered, but with his missus who were looking after him. And as I've looked back, there's something on my seat just as I'm picking him up. And the lad who'd said had KFC, well, oh, it smells. He said it smells a KFC, and he basically said, it smells nice though, don't worry about it. Well, I just noticed the lads who I picked up from Wakey have left their takeaway, or one of them's left the takeaway in my car. It smells a bit like chicken burger and chips, something like that. I ain't had a look what it is yet, but it's about an hour now since I dropped them off. So the choices are, I'm a bit hungry. No, that is not an option. I'm not a scratter. That is not an option. I am not eating it. Also, it does smell very good. I'm not eating it, the options are I either take it back to them or I bin it. And I think it's getting a bit cold now, so I'm gonna have a little nosy at what it might be, and I'll have to let you know in the next update whether I binned it or not. But if I get close, I'd like to drop it back with them, because you know, it'd be a nice thing to do, wouldn't it? They'll be thinking, oh, I've left me, and they tipped me a tenner, didn't they, for dropping them at second address. So if I can get back there, I'd like to do that. But I've only just noticed it, and it's an hour since drop off, and it took us half an hour to get from Wakey. Stone cold, would they still be bothered about it? I'm not sure, but I always like to try and help people out where I can if I'm not eating the food. You'll never know. Right, not the most flattering light, I understand that, but you know, needs must, because it's dark now. 10:15, 68 quid. So we've been out not even 3 hours and we're on 68 quid. Brilliant this, really good, really good. I don't know if it's going to take a bit of a turn now that it's getting later. A couple of people I've picked up now have been pretty merry, but it's still quite early in terms of a night out, I would say. So all good, well on track to hit the target, more than happy with that. As soon as we hit target, I'll probably be done, but it's just more a case of how quickly can I get to the target now. Obviously it's fastest we've accumulated this sort of cash. I'm going to try and get back towards Wakey as per, because I think even some short trips in and around Wakey will be quite decent. That last one were a 16 quid trip that I've just done. Really good, really good this. Can I make it on before midnight? Possibly. Fingers crossed, I'll keep you posted. Right, so we're done. Apologies about the lighting. It is midnight and I am finished. I'll tell you what I'm finished on in a minute, but I were on 68 quid. I think I were around Ponty area. Whoever it was, I was going to pick up somebody around the Ponty area, and they were going back into the town centre. And as I got there, it's like an house party full of kids, and they're all like open garage door, music booming out, 10:30 at night, and you're thinking, don't know. I just hope whoever gets in this, it was like, what, 11:15, I suppose, at that time. Whoever gets in here, best be alright, and best not be messing about. Anyway, I pulled up, and I ended up waiting. As soon as you get within the distance of the rider, like outside the property or wherever you're going, it notifies the rider and a countdown starts. I think it's a 2-minute countdown. So the rider's to come out to you within those 2 minutes. And if they don't, then it gives you another timer for a further 2 minutes. And after that 2 minutes, which I hit, so it was 4 minutes I was sat outside. I was just clicking around to see what the options were then at that point when the time's up. Because you get like a notification. So I clicked the notification. It gives me the option to cancel it, and I'm thinking, well, there might be drunk inside. I don't know who it is. I'm busy all night anyway. I'm not just going to sit around waiting here for ages. So I click cancel. Then another job comes through, and I accept it. And just as I accepted the other job, kid runs alongside the car and says, "Oh, is it for so-and-so," whatever his name was. And I says, "It was, mate, but you're going to have to book again." He says, "Oh, well, there's my money gone back into my account." I says, "I assume so, I hope so, but I honestly don't know. You'd have to check." So I accepted another job. It were like a 16, 17 quid job to get me over Huddersfield way, which is closer to where I need to be anyway. I think it's Horbury way it is anyway, it's better for me. So I went over there, and when I checked, it had charged him $3.75. So I don't know if that's a regular fee or anything like that. Anyway, long story short, by 11:20, we'd hit £100. So to say we set off just before 7:30, we've hit the £100 target in less than 4 hours. That's obviously £25 an hour. And then tonight, we're finishing at midnight on 121 quid. My last job was a pickup in Horbury, which is a pub called Boons, which is on Horbury High Street, and everybody knows, well, you may or may not know, I live in Horbury. Give me some of that. But then it's not where you pick up from, it's obviously where you drop off, but I was dropping off in Horbury. So buzzing with that, absolutely buzzing, got a great job to finish on. It paid me to drive back over to where I live. It's been a really good night, 121 quid, plus the tenner tip that I got earlier. I didn't eat that man's tea, I just chucked it, to be fair. But it did look good, it looked untouched, so I could have been tempted, but come on. So yeah, it's been a really good night. Saturday night, the most lucrative night by a stretch so far. Could have carried on, to be honest, but we've got a lot to do tomorrow. I'm going to go and do a big shot with wife, and then I've got 2 watch-alongs, not back-to-back, but during the day. And obviously it's nice to spend a bit of time with family, so I'm happy with that. 120 quid for 4.5 hours work. So maybe doing a little bit more weekend work going forward, we shall see. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate all the support on these videos. And if you like what we're doing, just let me know in the comments and I'll continue doing it. I'll have to think of a better way to, well, some people might prefer not seeing my face, to be honest. So we'll see what the feedback is. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.